Welcome back to some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling. Shall we see what's going on a lovely island of Fawnhollow today? Well, it's a bit rainy, so I guess it's less lovely. But we haven't had rain for ages. Actually, that's not true. But didn't we have rain recently? We might have had rain recently, because I feel like I was going to say we hadn't had it for ages, but then I just thought about... I said that exact sentence before. I was like, oh, we haven't had rain for ages because we had snow instead. But, you know, whatever. Whatever the time period. Victorian or Edwardian, I don't know. This is a terrible joke. Let's stop that right there in its tracks. And Isabel, please save me. Oh, okay. Hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 4:35 PM on Monday, March 8, 2021. No news today, except for something. Keep going. So we'll just be going about our business today, as per usual. Weren't we in the middle of decorating something yesterday? I don't remember what. I just remember we had a lot of items in our inventory. Oh, yes, we were making the Icy Forest. I remember now. So we've got the last of the Mario items, which you can't actually display out here because for some unfathomable reason we can't put rugs outside. Do you buy clothes, Rambler? I saw this when I was out shopping. I thought it'd go in your body because they made it with holes for your body to fit through. I hope that your body fits inside of it. Do you like my surprise present? Do the holes fit? Jakey. You know, that's a very unnerving way to give a present to someone. Hey, do the holes fit? I thought this would be good for you because it would be good for your body because you got holes. It's got holes in it for your body. What? Do your clothes not usually have holes or something, Jakey? I don't really know what to make of that. Either way, we don't have Crazy Red. We've got Sahara again. You were here last week, Sahara. Anyway, so we'll buy the stuff from you. What have I been up to today? Done some programming, played some games, that's about it. Haven't done any drawing. I did some drawing over the weekend. I've finished the upcoming series, thumbnail art, which will be out tomorrow, actually, now I think about it. It's a much more simplistic art style, and I haven't played it for a while, though. I've only recorded the first 2 episodes a while back. So I need to continue playing that. It's very charming. It's very witty, I suppose. It's much more story-driven than puzzly-driven, compared to someone like Return of the Obra Dinn, but you know, that's fine. We've got a limited selection of puzzle games that I currently own. Hopefully that will be amended by the time we get to the next either Steam Summer Sale, Epic Game Sale, whatever sale that might end up at. Not Summer Sale, that's a bit far off. Spring Sale or something. Because I forgot to pick up Talos Principle in the sale, which I was meant to do, but I forgot, so that's my bad. So yeah, the number of puzzle games we have is a little bit lacking. ATM, but hopefully that's fine. We got this to tide us over. It's much more story driven, but it's very charming. Hopefully you'll like it, because it's also not a game that I hear too many people talking about. Not very mainstream, indie, you might even say. So yeah, that's got a nice thumbnail art coming. I also started the next thumbnail art for the series coming after Spiritfarer, because I'm pretty sure Spiritfarer is going to be over at least somewhat soon. It's definitely not got a lot left. We've got well, if you're following the series, I suppose you know we got like 2 spirits left, and one of them is nearly done, and the other is probably about halfway through their story, I think. So I'm just being prepared, just drawing the next one in advance. This one is much more this is a much more interesting story. I would say it's a bit more mature, I suppose, than the other stories we've done so far. It's a bit more I don't know. I'm going to say potentially a little bit more risque. Hopefully it's not too much more. Hopefully it's still YouTube appropriate. Which, you know, I would be more concerned because I play so much Animal Crossing. I was like, oh, my audience must be like 13 or something and younger. It's like, we can't do stuff like this. And I looked at some analytics one day. It's like, oh, most people are like 25 plus or something. It's like, I don't know how that happened, but sure. You know, I'm not complaining. Whatever age you are from... I was going to say from like 5 to... from like 8 to 80, sorry. And I was like, I'm not sure if 8-year-olds should watch my videos, but I mean they can. This is probably not very exciting, I don't think. KK Samba. We don't have this one. Amazing. Another one off a list. It took so long. We've only got 4 left. Jazz Safari, Tango, and My Place. So technically we could be done in a week if we actually... If I actually remember to order the thingamajigs. If I managed to actually go to the KK Cider concert and listen to his stuff. So yeah, well, geez, we have so many things on inventory. Let's put some of his stuff away and then we'll... Oh, we were harvesting wood, that's right, to get the trees. We'll put the stuff away and then we'll deal with that what I was talking about later. So yeah, this upcoming, the thing after Spiritfarer is gonna be a wild. It's gonna be like whiplash, atmospheric whiplash from Spiritfarer being nice and cozy. This is gonna be like mature themes. It's very. I think I've said what game it was before, but you know, in case you don't know, I'll keep it as a secret for now. So yeah, I've started that one. It actually took kind of a long time to get a sort of a sketch going, because the sketch is obviously, I was like, I don't know how far to go with a sketch, because I'm like, I don't want to make it too risque, because that would probably be inappropriate, and I don't want to, but I, you know, if it fits with the game thematic, isn't that fine? So it's you know, sort of getting that balance right. Also from a very strange pose, a strange angle of a pose. Not like, wait, hold on, not strange as in weird, but like, this is a difficult angle to draw. Because it's a slightly low angle, which I'm terribly bad at. So this one might take as long as Celeste to draw. It shouldn't actually, because the background should be extraordinarily easy, but it's the actual drawing itself. Let's make a trade, or get a mysterious wallpaper. If you don't mind, I didn't even look at which ones you gave to us, so hopefully they were good. And if they're not, oh well. So yeah, I'm drawing out Fawnhallow. I'm probably not going to finish it today, but maybe tomorrow or the day after, or maybe we'll just wait till weekend, because we've got enough Spiritfarer episodes for this weekend, for the rest of this week. So we'll just have to see until then if that's how it plays out. We should definitely catch you snails in retrospect. But yeah, cool as does not rain all that often. So we need these snails to eventually give off to Flick. Oh yeah, we should also chop more wood. So yeah, I'm excited to play this game, actually. It looks like that's something that's up my alley. Some very sort of amusing story game. A little bit theatrical, but also entertaining at the same time. And I love story games with the tiniest bit of actual puzzle elements. Not a lot, mind you, from what I can tell from reviews, but this is a game I've been anticipating for a while, ever since I saw it on oh yeah, I definitely talked about this before. In fact, there's been an Animal Crossing video title named after it when I talked about it, I'm pretty sure. Back in that oh, was it? It was like the indie showcase or something ages ago. Ooh gosh, or maybe it was like wholesome games or something. I can't quite recall. It's something like that. Anyway, I talked about it, but I'm not going to spoil it now, because I don't know. There's a surprising amount of people still watch these Animal Crossing videos, which, you know, always catches me off guard. Or sometimes I just look at some videos and it's got like 11 views. I'm like, what? Who's watching these? I'm not saying that you should stop if you like watching them. I'm just like, I'm surprised, I suppose. That's probably not the best thing to say to get viewers in, but I suppose that's never really been my priority. I'm just here playing Animal Crossing, just having a nice vibey time, you know? Just here to chillax. After school, something playing B-Ball with the neighborhood. See, I was going to go into the Yu-Gi-Oh song, but I can't remember the Yu-Gi-Oh GX opening song, but I can't remember how that goes. Mainly because I haven't actually seen Yu-Gi-Oh. I only know it secondhand through my friends who randomly sing it sometimes. Another one. You would have thought we'd check these trees better for wasps' nest before trying to hit them with an axe. But alas, make sure we actually pick up a wasp's nest. In fact, I'm not even going to hit that one, because just in case I accidentally pick up the flowers, which is just such a nuisance. Oh, goodbye axe. It's end of a line for my trusty stone axe. I wonder if we could buy another one. Does Nook sell axes? I don't remember. Let's go have a look. Sorry, Jakey. We'll have a chat with you later. But yeah, I won't lie, it's a fun thumbnail art to be drawing. Hopefully you'll like it too. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too difficult. I've done an outfit already, which is just for sketch phase. Normally the sketches don't take an hour, but in some cases stuff like Celeste took more than an hour. Celeste took like almost 2 hours because I couldn't get the pose right. But some of them are a lot easier, like what else could we sell? We could sell this pansy, I guess. Yeah, it seems good. Like the one which is coming out tomorrow took like half an hour or something. It was such a simple sketch. It's you know, give and take, you know. Some things take a long time, some things don't. It's all in the mastery of a skill, I suppose. And that takes time. Oh yes, let's also buy an axe while we're at it. You say, hey dear, why don't you just make an axe? What? You can only make... buy flimsy axes? Fine. I'll buy a flimsy axe and I'll make a stone axe. Because I don't want to chop down all my trees. I don't remember what we need, though, to make an actual proper axe. Proper stone axe. Just a flimsy axe and wood. Oh, okay, that's not actually all that bad. Yeah, what's I saying? I don't remember. It's gone from my memory now. Well, if anything, shouldn't we use this flimsy axe a couple of times, and then we'll go craft it into a proper axe. So we'll harvest the wood from over here. Yeah. I mean, it's fun drawing the thumbnail arts, that's why I do it in the first place. You know, I suppose, in one case to give me a unique identifier, I suppose, compared to other people who don't. Oh no! I didn't run far enough away. Well, that's fine. Haven't had to deal with wasps for ages. But now we certainly do. I'm surprised we hit 5 of them. I'm sorry, 3 of them so quickly. It's not often, but there's only like I suppose we don't have many trees which could contain wasps. That's probably why we've got so many of them. That makes sense. Because we've chopped down a lot of our trees which could contain wasps, and fruit trees I'm pretty sure can't contain wasps. So they're all going to be collated within these cedar trees and oak trees that we've got in the autumn area and winter area. So that means one of these two, both of these two trees probably have it. Unless I missed a tree somewhere. No? Oh, maybe it's only three wasps' nest. For some reason I thought it was 5. I could be proven wrong though, so let's not be too hasty with our judgments. We basically have no other trees to really chop. I guess we can chop the coconut trees, but you put the lime in the coconut and no. Did we not water our flowers yesterday? Maybe we didn't. That's my bad. Do we need to harvest a stone? I felt like we were meant to ages ago, but I don't remember why. Oh, for the gravestones. That's why we were meant to do it. I don't remember we customized our shovel yesterday, so let's just do it now. White. I think we did do it yesterday. I think we did it before we dug up stuff. Ow. Ow, I just like flicked my eye. Kind of painful. We don't really need to customize the watering can, but I guess we'll just keep them matching because that's kind of what I do to try and remember. There's no purple? Alright, fine. So be it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see this thumbnail come out. It'll be interesting to see that this entire series, I suppose, be played. I'm not really sure what to expect from it. But I've kept my knowledge of it on down low. Anyway, we should probably talk about something else because it's just like talking about spoilers that are upcoming things which I can't even talk about properly. And we don't even know when Spirit Fair is ending. I know it's soon, but it's not yet, so, you know. Don't count your chickens before they hatch or things like that. Should you have a chat with Mira? She might give us medicine. Apparently sisterly villagers have a highest percentage chance of giving you medicine if you talk to them while stung. So we'll put that old theory to the test. Should I talk about, like, a dream? Aww, see? So sweet. Flo always gave us medicine as well. Oh yeah, I remember Flo said that exact same thing. Used to mess with wasps' nests, which is honestly just a horrifically bad idea. Feeling chatty? Okay, the price is it. You want a snail? Sure, I mean, I could probably catch another one. That rules. Everyone should have a friend like you, Yawn. When do we give you this yawn? Catchphrase. Bum, 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 bum. Should I talk about a dream I had last night? Like, I know. I've been finding that I'm randomly waking up at like 7 sometimes. And I'm like, oh. Well, like 6 to 7. Not just 7. And I'm like, maybe I'll go back to sleep a little bit. So I go back to sleep a little bit. And then, often, you know, because I normally wake up like an hour later or so, you have dreams. Because that's just how things work, you know? You remember your dreams if you wake up in the middle of them, that sort of thing. They're always a bit strange, and this one was actually like sort of quite stressful, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say it was a nightmare, because it's not really a nightmare. It's just sort of like a surprisingly stressful dream. But what happened was, for some reason, I was in like Japan or somewhere. I don't even know. It was either Japan or Korea. It's a strange thing, I don't know. I was going to assume it's Japan because I was under the assumption that I was like learning the language of that area, so presumably that's Japan. And I just went there to like learn the language on like some student exchange trip or something, and I was like with this group, and for some reason we were all in a circle and we're like playing this game, except for some reason I guess the group didn't like me or didn't like want to talk to me properly, or like really disappointed me. I can't remember why. I have absolutely no idea why. And they like wouldn't explain to me the rules, so I kept like trying to work out like what the rules were. And there was like this big blue sign screen with all with these like phrases and like combinations of like Japanese letters written down, and I was like, I don't understand what's the thing. And they were like going around, they were like saying words, and it was passing along the turns. And I was talking to this, I asked this person next to me. Well, I tried to ask in Japanese, and I couldn't remember the Japanese word for word, which I still can't remember, to be honest. So I just asked in English, and they were like, I somehow knew that they were like my pair. They were like the person who was meant to look after me and help me out or something. So they didn't like dislike me or anything or something, but apparently everyone else did for some reason. Or not everyone else did. I shouldn't say dislike me, just like, I don't know, were strangely disappointed or something. Or uncooperative. Or maybe they just didn't realise, you know, in that dream way where, you know, things don't make sense. It just was that way. And they were playing a game where apparently there was like 6 phrases on the board. Like 6 like syllables, I suppose, combinations of consonants and vowels on the board, and you had to string together like a sentence which contained all 6 of those sounds, which, you know, that seems fair enough. That seems like quite plausibly a word game that you could play. And it was also in Korean, but I was like, oh, I don't know this language well enough, I'm not going to be able to do it. So then I came up with some idea of trying to use like English loan words or something. And now I think about it, I'm pretty sure it was in Korean. Like, it started out in Japanese and then it somehow switched to Korean for some reason. So yeah, I tried to use some like English loan words. It's what I remember doing. And then like, it came to my turn. I remember the top 3 syllables are like bre, de, and fre. No, bre, gre, and de, something like that. Okay, maybe I don't remember as well as I thought I did. Hello everyone. And I remember I said like refrigerator. And they were like, you can't say that, someone else has already said it. And I was like, well, I didn't know if that was one of the rules. And then for some reason, everyone else now had like a computer screen in front of them saying like all the words that they said. And I was like, oh no, I can't say any of these words. And I was reading across them, and I was like, these are all English loan words for some reason. There's none left for me. And then we did like another round, and I was like, oh, can I start? That way, you know, they won't have to copy me or whatever. But I can't remember. Something happened, and probably like I failed, and then I just went back to my room, and I was like so defeated and sleeping. I was like, oh, I'm so bad. Why am I here? This is terrible. Very stress inducing. I probably might hit a bit too close to home for some people. I'm very sorry. But that happened. And then I remember I was just like, oh, yawn, waking up, and then suddenly like I can't remember, I was like talking to someone, or like someone was talking to me through the door or whatever. And then like this weird like I locked the door or something for some reason. Like, I don't know, maybe I was having a tantrum or something. And then there was like this alarm clock next to me, which was shaped like an Amazon Echo. No, do I mean Amazon Echo? Like a tall white tube one. No, Alexa. Is that an Alexa? I can't remember. Doesn't matter, not really. But what on earth is this? A power suit? I don't want that. I like the sweetheart dresses, to be honest. They look like good gifts to give to people. Yeah, and then suddenly like the alarm started going off. I was like, oh no, I need to turn this off. And for some reason it was really stressful trying to turn it off. So I turned it one way, and I was like, in retrospect, that's actually the way it made it quieter. But like I turned it all the way to the bottom, and it still didn't stop. So I was like, oh, maybe I need to turn it all the other way. And I turned it all the other way, and it just became blaringly loud in my ear. And then suddenly, everyone who was on this trip with me just started like screaming at me through the door. It's like somehow all around me going like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. And I stressed myself so much that I woke up like in a panic. I was like, what just happened? So in the moment I was obviously very stressful, but you know, after time, in retrospect I was like, what What happened? Do not scare away this snail. Nice. But it's like, I don't know. Waking up from a dream with that sort of panic is never quite welcome, to be honest. I was so stressed out. I was actually just like extremely heavily breathing. I wouldn't say I had a panic attack. That's probably a bit too far. But I was basically in fight or flight mode as I was waking up. I was like, oh my god, what happened? And I just woke up and absolutely nothing happened. And then, you know, it set into me. I was like, oh, I'm back in reality. That's all. It was all in my mind. No big deal. And then I got up like after that because, you know, I wasn't going to go back to sleep. Well, no, I just was like on my phone for ages because I was like, I'm not going to go back to sleep. Oh, it's Bitty. You visited our island before. See, that was my very stressful dream. I hadn't had like many stress dreams before. Normally when I have stress dreams is only when I'm going through a particularly stressful moment in my life. Which, you know, like exams, that sort of thing. High stakes, things like that. Or I know things aren't going so well. Honestly, I don't feel... I mean, there is some stress going on in my life, obviously. You know, it's hard to be completely free of stress, but it's not like... Comparatively, it's pretty fine, to be honest. So it's a bit surprising to have such a nightmare-inducing stress dream. Not nightmare, but like a... Oh, hello, what do you think about? Hello, Raymond. Sure, we'll take it. Why not? But yeah, I know. It's one of those things, you know, like a blaring alarm which you can't turn off is, for someone like me who's like, oh, I want to be the least social disturbance possible, trying to be like courteous and cautious with my surroundings and that sort of thing, like being in possession of a loud blaring alarm which I'm in control of and can't turn off, and everyone's just like, oh, look at them. Look at me, just like not turning off the alarm. What a insert swear word here, and I'm like, no, it's not me, it's the alarm. I can't figure out how to turn it off. But saying that, this actually happens quite a few times. Like sometimes when I'm like sleeping and I get like woken up in the middle of like REM sleep or something, and the alarm goes off. Sometimes it's happened like I'd say 1 in like 1,000 times. I just like grab my phone and I'm staring at it. I use my phone as an alarm. I'm just like, I can't figure out how to turn you off. I'm just like holding this really loud have I not spoken to you for ages, Ryan? I just holding this really loud... Did you get stung by a wasp the other day? Ouch. Yeah, sometimes they get me when I'm jogging. I didn't know you had dialogue for that. I'm just holding this really loud electric jukebox in my hand or whatever. I'm just like, I can't figure out how to turn you off. This actually happened like a couple of months ago or something. I had it and I was just holding the alarm and it was just getting louder and louder in my hand, and I tried to like turn down the volume, but I ended up turning up the volume to like max, and I couldn't figure out. I was like, what is this? Am I awake? Is this an actual thing? Is this sound real? And did I figure out how to turn it off? So that was probably a real disturbance, but still. It's like a nightmare situation for me, being a public disturbance. Like, sometimes you go on a train, and if you're British, like, this is how it is in Britain. Everyone just goes on a train, no one wants to talk to each other, which is completely fair. I don't want to have to deal with other people on the train, just like, let me get to my destination, that'd be fine. I'll talk to my friends if I'm with my friends on the train, that sort of thing, but, you know, apart from that, that's completely fine. It's kind of like Japan, except for not to the same extreme. You can still talk to your friends. In Japan, it's like everyone is dead silent on the train. I was like, I don't know if I should be talking to people or not, like my friends or not on the train. So I was just like whispering. I was like, I don't know if we can talk or not. I don't want to be a public disturbance because, you know, obviously that's something that people pay a lot more attention to. In Japan, especially societal norms, something you need to follow. Well, you don't need to follow, but it's like expected of you, I suppose, to follow. We'll just put all this stuff away. I wonder if we have enough to make them more what are they called? Trees, right? I think so. We only need, so we've got 2 big ones, and we're going to make 2 more small ones. Perfect. Yeah, but sometimes people just go on the train, you know. It's like 99% of the time it's completely fine. No one does anything. And sometimes people just get on with it. It's like, you know what? It's gonna play my music super loud loudspeaker, that sort of thing. I'm just going to have like an extraordinarily loud conversation with my friend. I'm going to put them on loudspeaker because, like, for whatever reason, I'm just like, why? Just don't, you know? I don't want to, I don't, I know it's a bit like a blasé to say, but like, no one on this train wants to hear your conversation. No one on this train wants your music either. Yeah, this is why we have headphones. Like, every time I'm on the train, got my headphones in, tune everything else out, you know? No one else needs to hear my music. No one needs to hear my whatever, like my weird idol songs or whatever I'm listening to at the time. My video game music, probably the Unstale soundtrack, almost certainly. That's for me. In fact, I don't want anyone else to listen to it. It's my own private world I'm going into. But it's just like, why would... like, part of me is just like, obviously very annoyed at these people being like, why are you blasting your music so loudly? But also part of me is just like, wow, I can't imagine having that much self-confidence where I'm just like, yeah, you know, everyone wants to listen to this and who cares that everyone else can hear it. Like, to be fair, I do think I'm on the complete extreme side of it, the scale of whether to play stuff out loud or not. Oh yeah, we were meant to put the sled there, so let's not put the sled there yet. We will clear out some space and put a big tree down. I can't remember if the tree's 2x2 or 3x. I think it's 2x2. So it's fine. We'll clear out some space. Oh no, wait, this is where the path's gonna go, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Wait, this is where the path's gonna go. We can't put it here. We should put them down here. I think. No, the path's gonna go down through here. Oh my god. Put it back. We will put it here? Yeah, that seems fine. Hugging the path. Yeah, part of me is sort of just like, you know, you must have some unbelievable amount of self-confidence to play your music out loud like that on a public train. On public transport, you know? That's so cute. I don't want that level of self-confidence, because that level of self-confidence is a bit too much, isn't it? That's a bit like, you're not being considerate of the people around you, I suppose. We've got to customise it. One of these is customised. Yeah, this one's customised. Let's find the other one which is customised. Like one of these other festive trees is customised. It's not that one. I don't think I can pick this up without picking a flower. Why? Game? Why? Why do you insist on picking up the flower first? I've never wanted to pick up a flower while facing a furniture item. Okay, that's probably false. Okay, apparently none of these are customised, so let's go customise them now. I don't know if we got enough customization kits, so let's go buy some first. Yeah, it's just like, it's not like respect, okay? It's like, sort of like a, it's like respect, but like not in a good sense, you know? So it's just like a, interesting. I don't know. That's probably a word for it. I can't think of it. Anyway, don't play your music out loud on public transport or anything like that. You know, no one wants to hear it, to be honest. Well, okay, maybe there's like some people who are just like, oh, you know, they're just chilling, and then they just hear a song, they're like, ooh, is that Maroon 5? I'm into that, you know. Well, thank the Lord that this person decided to play it out loud because, you know, didn't have a Maroon 5 songs downloaded, don't have Sugar downloaded on my phone or whatever. No, at this very moment, I just exactly wanted to hear it really poorly from a speaker about 20 meters down the carriage. So I don't know, this is becoming a bit of a toxic bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit mean-spirited. Just don't. Wow, there's actually quite a few colours of these, I didn't realise. Obviously we're just gonna do the white one to match the snowy theme we got going on. Then we'll put them down, actually we won't even put them down because we'll probably run out of time, we'll customise them and we'll put them down tomorrow. Probably. So yeah, I don't know, loud public disturbances, alarms. Like, for some reason, that never happened when I had an alarm clock. When I had an alarm clock, it's just easy. You just hit the top button, and boom. The sound stops. But with a phone, it's like, you got to touch the touchscreen and slide it over, but you got to, like, find the correct place to put your finger in. Sometimes you miss, and then sometimes you, like, slide it over. You might slide it over the wrong way and just put it on snooze rather than actually turning it off, and it's just like, oh. It's too much brain power. See, I don't know. Unsurprisingly, I don't like being a public disturbance, but who does? Anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.